maybe picking it just a little bit too early.
Thank God. Indirect nerf to Pantheon is reworking him. I can get behind that.
Either way, let's go ahead and get started here. LYB going to be on blue side this time around. Steel Wolves going to be on the red side here for game 2. And Aatrox immediately banned out here on blue side, actually, by LYB. LYB just don't like playing. I don't think Gams actually plays Aatrox that much.
No, we haven't seen games that really play picks like Aatrox.
It's been one of the ones he likes to avoid, it seems. Looking over towards Steel Wolves. Did that Sejuani warrant a ban? No, they're just going to go ahead and get rid of the Olaf once again.
Bye-bye.
No more Olaf for you. You don't get any Olaf.
That's another blue side Aatrox ban, so don't really want to...
First pick it.
Yeah, seems like they don't want to give that one away. Interesting.
In the end, though, not all is lost. Karma also going to be banned out here by the side of LYB. Yeah, we've seen Gams on a couple of Aatrox games. He does like those big team fights, though. That's the Gams special, it seems.
Also still targeting Dodoi's champion pool a little bit.
Yes. We'll see, though. There's the Renekton getting banned out. So, again, that's a bit back and forth. I think Exton has played the Renekton once or twice in mid as well. We were actually talking to, you know, Rez and our other tie caster, saying, you know, Exton, perfectly fine, willing to jump into the fights with those heavy brawlers in mid lane. Yuumi also going to get banned out here. As, not too sure what the plan is here now for Steel Wolves is Yuumi getting banned out by LYB as their final.
Like you mentioned, Yuumi did get a
decent size nerf.
Yeah, decent nerf, but still very strong. Still something that can be first picked.
She's fallen off, I think, globally. She used to be like up in the 90s. I think she's down to like 60, 65. So the Q, I think the big thing was a lot of people were maxing Q, and that was an extra, I think at rank 5, they took off 50 base damage, which on support is, now to be fair, it had like 260 base damage. Yeah, so it was already a bit enough. In compensation, there was a little bit of a slow buff early levels, but a slow nerf in later levels, so we'll see here. Silas getting picked up by LYB, but here we go. We get ourselves another Rek'Sai.
This is a Vansu pick, and again, he looked really good on the Rek'Sai the first time round. I was surprised that after he picked it the first time, we never saw it again.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute since we've seen ourselves the Rek'Sai. Only seeing it once, and like we said, it's a Vansu pocket pick that we're wondering, you know, why don't we see this a little bit more often? They're going to pair that up with a Rise too, so already a lot of mobility being shown here by Steel Wolves. Use that Realm Warp.
I believe this is what they used last time as well. They went towards these two picks in particular. Going towards, you know, the Rise as well as the Rek'Sai. And they were using it to gank quite heavily. So, Payne bringing back one of his signature picks. I like that.
We're going to see the Varus, though, once again, coming out along with the Kench. So already, a lot of those picks, some safety being shown here on the side of LYB, showing respect. So Gary's going to have that utility as well as the safety to get themselves out of trouble. Well, let's see here. Ezreal going to be the other lock-in here on the side of Steel Wolves. That's going to be YJY's Ezreal. I don't think we've seen his Ezreal too often. He prefers those more hyper carries usually.
Yeah, I mean, he's still good on the Ezreal pick. He's not a bad Ezreal player. Definitely not something we're used to seeing him on, but is a good pick in this matchup, I believe. Provides a lot of burst, something that Rise has as well. Can use good AoE clear. It's very curious. I mean, Steel Wolves might just be going, you know what, guys, let's go towards comfort. This is a comfort pick for Payne, comfort pick for Vansu. Maybe YJY's comfort pick is the Ezreal, but we all know it's Kalista. Support Ezreal incoming?
You never know, all right? It could happen, Fish. Never say never. Except when it's very likely not going to happen. Who knows? Let's see here. That's going to be both the brawlers in mid lane. We're not going to be seeing the Kiana or the Camille come out once again here for Exozen. So going to need to have to back off. Go for something a little bit more traditional. The Pantheon gets banned, Fish. Pantheon.
Pike and Pantheon.
Oh boy. Oh.
Big Bardo.
Do we see Big Bard?
Big Bard boy.
Oh, we get Bard coming out here for Steel Wolves. I'm liking it. Throwing everything and the kitchen sink at LYB when it comes to Game 2's draft. Oh boy, when was the last time we saw a Bard anywhere? I'll have to check that. Meanwhile, let's go back over. LYB going to pick up the Jace, so Exozen still gets that Brawler if he wants it. Could also get the Sylas as well. It could be flexed around. Still have some questions on what exactly this composition is going to be here on the side of LYB, but their final pick is going to help secure. Oh, yeah, I'm going to see an Irelia, so that likely says now Sylas into the jungle. And then depending on the matchup, what they want to run in mid or top.
Yeah, Steel Wolves might be pulling out all the stops going, you know what? Bard Ezreal has a lot of burst, by the way.
Yeah.
Especially now that True Shot Barrage does a lot of damage
Oh.
and not mitigate by minions. You can throw out the ultimate and use it after.
No.
Let's be a Rise top.
Oh, we're getting ourselves a LeBlanc. So much damage being shown here by Steel Wolves.
Yeah, this is the Hail Mary play for Steel Wolves. This is something they've definitely prepared coming into today's match, saying, you know what, we go a game down. Let's try and see what we can do to come back into this one. Bringing in the LeBlanc mid lane. Put in the Rise top lane. I mean, decent picks from LYB though to deal with all this. Just curious to see how much disruption Rek'Sai can play in the match itself. I think that's going to be the key pick to watch out for. Vansu on his Rek'Sai. Bottom lane is going to be very difficult given that both bot lane carries are very low mobile champions. So both bot lane characters, very low mobile champions. So Bard's going to have a field day. Unorthodox picks coming out from Steel Wolves, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yeah, we're going to have to see here as now Steel Wolves on the brink of elimination. Need to turn things around here if they want to have a shot at the semifinals. We're going to go ahead and load on into the Rift. Look at this. Could already see a little bit of action here. As LYB are going to try and advance up. Here comes Pain, though, over toward the side. If he's going to start Chain or not. Chain is going to connect. Pain, you're taking a lot of damage here, though. Going to back off here. They didn't have the Bard either. Bard is the one you want to actually, you know, lead the charge and get a two-man stun there with your Q. Instead, just going to back off here.
Minions have spawned.
We see, you know, the odd Bard every once in a while pop up in pro play this season. It's actually a very common pick over in TCL, in the Russian leagues. Rox and co like to really run it, along with Gambit.
It is very strong. Bard has always been a very strong pick. It's just unorthodox, just not something...
It's good in the right hands.
Yes, right player needs to be using the pick. Nice trade top side. Gams is able to knock down the Zero quite low. Means he has to use one of his 2 refillable pot charges, whereas Gams is holding on to Corrupting Pot. Will have 2 extra charges available for himself. Gams unfortunately doesn't catch out Rise rotating through the red buff leash. He goes through the very safe routes.
As we should. We already saw Gamzo was willing to trade quite early. Good old Electrocute proc there coming out from Sly. Still advancing up. Those extra enhanced autos early on at level 1, those are some decent chunks of damage. Other nice thing too here as well is YJY can also be a little bit aggressive too, because naturally with the Bard you're going to have those health shrines being put down. Gives them some extra health in lane. Ooh. Level 2. Hit by YJY. Oh, if that connects. Ooh, Gary, you're playing with death here, bud. That's just so much health you get early on in the game, too. Let's see, Vansu.
Vansu looking for it.
Let's see. Tags him with the Q. Going for that flash engage with the hook. With the chain from Pain. Helps secure the kill. And that's going to be first blood. Once again, going to Steel Wolves.
Very nicely played. Steel Wolves able to pick up first blood in the bottom lane. In the bottom lane, in the mid lane. Oops.
Yeah.
Same place.
Chains, hooks. Doesn't matter.
Dodo, though, looking for something in the bot.
Oh, no. YJY ends up using the Arcane Shift, and he's going to get chained down, and that is going to be a dead Ezreal on the response. It's not going to happen. Sly doesn't have level 3, has to flash over the wall. It's Doy comes down, brings the slam.
Yeah, helps out, burns all the summoner spells from the bottom side of the map. Gary still holding on to his own. James was trying to set up for another play. Pain. Ooh.
Nice little dodge there coming out from Doy. Vansu gets the knock-up. Doy a little too aggressive there, my boy. Ends up getting taken down. Here comes YJY. He ended up teleporting back from base. Vansu almost in range for the knock-up. Doesn't find it. James able to help save Gary.
Yeah, that was very curious. I don't see the world where Dodo actually turns around for that one. LeBlanc will come in for a disastrous kill here.
There we go. Boom, boom. Needs to. Oh!
Ooh, he gets the shield.
I don't think Pain had any mana. He was out of mana to get the Q down. He tried to go for the flash W, but didn't actually get the extra damage, so that's going to be a
flash.
That's a flash burn by Pain.
And so far, Vansu's Rek'Sai again coming out on top. I mean, the first time we saw him play Rek'Sai, we said, why doesn't he play Rek'Sai a lot more? His Rek'Sai's a great pick. Would like to see his Rek'Sai run. A great Rek'Sai player, and definitely a pick that works for him. And again, I think LST teams need to be more confident playing their pocket picks.
Oh, there's Vansu once again making an appearance here in mid. All over the map.
Oh, Sly is just slapping away with his meeps.
Gives him one, gives him two. Also going to have Mountain Drake going to be the first one. Sly, Hama's got to be a little bit careful here. Oh no, Gary. Let's see. Here comes Vansu once again. The Q doesn't connect, but the knockup will be there. James, though, able to save his carry, and Vansu now a little bit too aggressive. Gets back to safety, though, and Gary now down to barely any health. One more auto attack. Oh, the electrocute finds the kill.
Slaps him with his meeps, Opal. Slaps him with his meeps. Pretty easy kill secured there by Steel Wolves. And again, his unorthodox picks are doing wonders at the moment.
And you know, it wasn't even Vansu that was our last Rek'Sai player. Vansu actually hasn't played Rek'Sai.
I thought it was Vansu's Rek'Sai we were all
No.
about. Who's the player that's Rek'Sai?
I don't know, but it's not Vansu. I looked up for Vansu because I wanted to see what match, like you mentioned, this is the combo we saw last time. But this is now Vansu actually whipping out the Rek'Sai for the first time.
I think he split one.
No,
Pretty sure he's the pocket Rek'Sai player.
I don't know. Was it the does Steel Wolves have substitute jungle? No. I'll double check.
Pretty sure it's Vansu.
Was it? Because I'm trying to find their victories. They don't play Rek'Sai. Who has it?
Might not have won.
No. Like even the losses are here too.
Rek'Sai's still doing good.
Yeah, it's doing great.
This is a known pocket pick for Vansu. You know, top lane, yours just dead.
Oh, meanwhile, mid lane, Pain. Vanguard's Edge came out from Exazan and finds the kill. Vansu coming over the wall. He doesn't have that much mobility, though. He's got tunnels everywhere, but unfortunately has yet to hit level 6 because he's been ganking all over the place.
Yeah, tries his darndest in that mid lane skirmish. Not able to pick up the kill.
Let's go ahead and take a look here down toward this bot lane where Gary... And Sly just gets him with the execute at the very end. Oh.
I really wanted to go pick up that kill. I mean, it was just simple. I'm really watching his meep slap in slow motion.
Boom.
Underlords. I mean, that was just really to break it down. Gary and James overstepped. They thought they could get enough damage to James, but onto Vansu, but he is a very tanky Rek'Sai. Going to be difficult for him to do that.
And look at this. Looking to set up play. Vansu really needs, like, it'd be good for Vansu to get level 6 so he can finish off some kills.
Good for him to get some farm. He's hyper-focused on ganking right now.
It was Alves that was the Rek'Sai player.
Ah,
With the Hail of Blades.
same person, but look at this.
Oh, here we go. Jumping over the wall. Surprise. There we go. Exton gets taken down even with the 3-man stun.
He waited for that. Vansu was on a mission. He was able to find that kill there. Meanwhile, Zero's on a mission himself.
Yeah.
I think Gamza's got his number.
Oh, they both have mana flow ban, though. Gamza gonna flash, and Azur had the Realm Warp available, but decided not to use it.
Solo kill going away of Gamza, the rookie from last split. Doing well. Top side of map against this Rise. One of the lanes that is being crushed at the moment in favor of LYB. 500 gold is the lead that Steel Wolves currently have with the composition they put together. Lots of damage. If they catch anyone out, they will die quickly.
Nicely done. Still, though, it's Steel Wolves with a slight gold advantage, about 500 gold in their pocket. Starting to see level 6 those come back toward LYB here. Gary has his Chain of Corruptions now, in case there's a full dive. I'm really interested to see how well Sly is able to use these ultimates too once he has it. Chain of Corruption. Gary? Hello? Gary? What was the plan there? He gets exhaust at least.
I mean, really nice play from Gary, actually. He understood that the Bard Q was down, so he could step up and make a trade. He's got higher range than Ezreal, just has to dodge out from the Qs.
I think he was expecting DAY1 and James to join in, but James only has level 5.
Can't join it, but still able to get the exhaust, which is nice. Thanks for the true shot barrage.
True shot barrage now for DAY1.
Scales well on ability power, so we'll be able to use that for a big chunk of damage if he connects it.
YJY actually opting, because he died early, went for the tier and actually went for a call instead. Let's see, Vansu has level 7 now, so could look to see this Rek'Sai start making more appearances once again. Sly goes again on his magical adventure. Picking up meat. Ooh! Dodo, you're trying to be a cheeky little steal there onto the blue buff. Able to find it.
Just got back to such a passive game where teams are really just trying to farm up.
There's the slow. There's another slow. Where's the Q?
dragon.
Oh, DAY1 again. Happy feet.
Oh, he's got a stun available.
Ooh. Vansu gets over the wall. Let's see, Vanguard's Edge gonna find the slow, and there is gonna be the quick tempered fate coming out from Sly. Nice double stun into a double distortion from Pain. And DAY1, he's dead! The Ignite finds him, and Pain able to deliver it here onto the Silas.
Ignite does true damage, not magical damage. That shield's not gonna help him out. And Pain's able to dive into the fray and pick up an unlikely kill.
Oh, meanwhile, mid lane, here we go once again. Temper Fate kept them all grouped up together, so a nice double distortion coming out from Pain with the Ignite, just able to do enough damage. Oh my lord, Exosin, he is bloodthirsty.
He was fishing for it. He was ready to try and take that fight. He's got a stun available.
No mana though. So the Q does have a pretty low mana cost, so should be able to get a reset or two. True Shot Barrage gonna come out. Gonna go between the wickets. That's YJY. Not even actually hitting the minion wave there, so True Shot Barrage, a little bit wasted. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Surprise, it's going to be the Kench. And DAY1 Sly ends up not using the stun here onto the attacking members, and oh my god, Gary finds his target.
Yeah, Gary's able to get it with the empowered Q using his W. Well, mid lane. He's in a bit of trouble.
Oh, Vansu. Oh, he doesn't have smite. He can't even smite Exosin. He just needs to get in range. Oh, he's getting thirsty. Meanwhile, we got Gamza now looking for a rotation. Vansu realizes, okay, this is a little bit dangerous. Gets himself back to safety.
Gamza did a big U-turn around those minions to try and line up that shot.
Gamza's also fading in out of existence right there. I was a little concerned. Small little visual bug. Meanwhile, top lane, that does allow Zero to actually get a turret plate, though, and get some gold.
Finally able to get some space for himself. He's been having such a tough time, especially with the Dustblade. What's that item called again?
Dustblade.
Is it Dustblade?
Yeah, that's Dustblade.
Dustblade of Drakthar?
Yes.
Is that it? Okay. This migraine really hurts. Finally got his Dust Blade, so he's putting a lot of pressure on towards the Rise top side of the map. What is this Jay skin?
That's the Battle Academia. That's his anime skin. It's a little bit glitched here on this patch, it looks like, though.
What a weeb. I didn't know Jason go invisible.
Yeah, I know. When did this buff happen? Oh, Vansu's hunting. Here we go. Azure walking directly in melee range. Gets himself the stun. Meanwhile, though, Vansu has to be careful now. Here comes the Rek'Sai ultimate in response, and DAY1 able to follow through, taking down the Rise as well. Realm Warp not going to secure any safety for the Rek'Sai. Double kill in top lane.
Yeah, both junglers were top side of the map. Unfortunately for Steel Wolves, LYB are just strictly ahead right now. Better items on Jace and a better power spike for Jace as well. Able to make short work of both Vansu as well as Azure, so they're going to be able to pick up a free kill, or 2 free kills top side of the map, and Gams is going to work on this turret. Azure's going to burn his teleport to get back in here. Gams will still get as much damage as he wants onto this, and a big chunk of damage onto Azure as well.
Starting to get himself a bit of a massive lead now.
Hi, my name's Bard.
Bard things, double stun. Where's the follow-up? Team, where are you?
Oh,
Ooh, James! Getting tricky. Here comes the teleport in response. Chain of Corruption going to land, and Sly trying to flash away. He doesn't flash to his portal, though. He gets taken down, and oh my god, that damage from Gamza. Almost half healthing. YJY, and he's going to flash forward. Takes him down with the hammer slam. Double kill for Gamza.
Call him the rookie no more. Gamza teleports down, and what a beautifully played mechanical skill from Ames. Flashing away, understanding he needs to get out of Bard's Q, make sure he doesn't get stunned next to his AD carry, and immediately consumes his AD carry to keep him safe. Stopwatches to allow the teleport to come through while he's able to continue through the fight. Beautifully played by LYB. They react to that little skirmish perfectly. Now they're the ones who are taking the gold lead for the first time in this game. It was looking promising. Really promising, Opal. I thought that they had a shot at this Steel Wolves, but slowly their grasp in the game is just fading away. It's slipping through their fingertips.
Slowly but surely. Now 9-5, and it's kind of that magical mark once again. 13 minutes. LYB like to start fighting. They get themselves an item or two, and that's when all the ultimates are also available. And it looks a bit dire here. Steel Wolves. Opportunities come back, but they can't be doing stuff like this. Oh, Gamza thinking it once again to jump in.
No. He's XSW, and Vansu's been caught out as well.
Pain able to sidestep away, uses distortion, but gets targeted there
Woo!
by the Vanguard's Edge, and Azure comes nearby. Meanwhile, Vansu running around toward the side. Beautiful connection coming out from Gamza with the enhanced shock blast. Sly able to get the stun, gets himself the ultimate. True Shot Barrage also going to be there, but they're still hunting. And Vansu, he walked back into the flawless duet, gets tagged. Ignite is ticking. He should survive.
DAY1 had the opportunity to use the Rek'Sai ultimate to dodge out from Bard's ultimate, but a little bit too slow there. Also, probably not the best ultimate to steal away, Rek'Sai's.
Well, you know, if you're going to actually finish the kill. He might just come up and use it here in top lane, though, because it's horrible. Oh, so you have to leave.
Dead, and this turret's dead too.
You have to leave. Realm Warp, something, do something, flashing away, it's too late. Even a Tom Kench to add pressure. And that's going to be top lane tower getting taken down. All 3 outer towers now secured here by LYB at 16.5 minutes with a 4,000 gold lead.
Steel will slowly lose control. Watch Hummer as he flashes over the wall, picks up Gary immediately away from Pain's damage, and then perfect stopwatch to allow the teleport to come through and let LYB turn around for the kill here. Slyer flashed into walls, but we don't talk about it too much. And then Gamza just comes through and said, I'm going to kill everybody and you can't stop me. Look at this, just jumps on him and just half healths him immediately.
Ooh.
Where'd he go? I actually think for DAY1 playing Silas's game, best ability is steal LeBlanc's ultimate. And then go in with the stun and then use the empowered stun.
Alright.
Double stuns. Double stun Silas sounds brutal.
LYB going to go ahead and start up the Rift Herald. Steel Wolves, are they going to be able to respond? They know the Irelia is there. There they go, over the wall. X is in, gets that stun off in time. Tries to use the Qs to survive. It's not going to happen. And that's a panic Realm Warp actually coming out from Azor. Azor's
Oh, he
dead.
didn't even take it.
Oh, no! Able to just survive a little longer, but Chain of Corruption going to finish him off. And now DAY1 looks to jump into the fray. Gets exhausted, though, immediately. He's going to take down, and Vanzu able to secure the kill with the ultimate.
That's a bit of a scrappy fight coming up from LYB. They're still able to secure Rift Herald for themselves, so not a bad trade at the end of the day. But they could have taken that much cleaner. Extra getting caught out is one thing. DAY1 charging forward like that's another. Chain of Corruptions weren't really used quite effectively. They're used to kill a 1 health riser. Not your best use of your main utility ultimate for your team.
Yeah, Azor not too, I guess, confident on the exact play. It was kind of more of a panic Realm Warp and kind of sent Vanzu away. He said, goodbye, Rek'Sai. I'm helping. You're safe now. And he kind of got left behind. All is well.
I can't remember what Silas's third ability is. He's got the Chain Slam.
So that's the jump.
Yeah, the Chain Slam. The jumps on the E. What's the W?
So there is a dash, which is his chain, is his second proc of the dash. Then his Kingslayer is like he jumps on you. It's kind of like Alawi, the Alawi modifier with W, if I recall. That's your Kingslayer, where you get all your health back.
Ah, that's right. I was just struggling to remember what his third ability was.
Because you don't really see it.
You don't really see it. And I was like, what does he do?
Because usually he uses it when he chains you. So
yes,
it's just
at the same time. It's just the same ability, just button mash.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to think, like, if you stole the Monk's ultimate, better to do double chains, or if you double Q, and I was like, wait, what about the other one? What is it?
If your health's low, you could get like all your health back with like 2 Kingslayers back to back, but that'd be a little weird. Oh boy. Let's see now. Steel Wolves down 3,000 gold. We're approaching 20 minutes. There's also going to be our second dragon of the game, and that is an Infernal.
I want him to steal Bard's ultimate and just become Bard 2.
Bard 2.
Like just 10-man stasis.
Bard 2 Electric Boogaloo. Infernal, Drake, spawning here in about 15 seconds. Oh, it's already here on the Rift. And LYB going to get Infernal, fire in their name.
Yeah, they can't fight. The Steel Wolves are a little bit too far behind at this point. I mean, 3,000 gold is not something you can't
Azor?
fight back from, but you need a good fight to come back from it.
Buddy. Realm Warp.
That's a Realm Warp available.
For DAY1.
Why
Mind
do they
Game.
steal these weird ultimates?
Mind Games. DAY1 sending his team into the backline, into Fountain. Mind Games. 10,000 IQ. Jumping in. Hello. You have the Bard right there. Oh my god. Sly gets deleted. And DAY1 able to find it. And there is the other kill as Pain's going to get taken down.
I'll never ever question what ultimates DAY1 steals ever again. That was a 6k IQ play. Takes the Rise ultimate, sees Azure panic out, and he's like, all right, boys, jump on the train. We're going in.
And with that, too, Rift Herald's going to be popped in mid lane. That's also going to secure themselves a second-tier tower. Shelly, though, shall be sacrificed. Not able to get a charge onto the inhibitor, but it don't matter. I think LYB are happy with a 5,000 gold lead now with Baron available on the Rift.
Yeah, 5k lead. This is what they worked with at 15 minutes last match to get a big lead for themselves. All they have to do is just start to grow that. Azrael's still struggling to get his Trinity Force, so he's quite far behind. I mean, finally, Ceres is complete for Rise, and he's going towards a tanky Rise build, but I think at this point, doesn't really matter, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not excited about this Rise, Azure. It's been a rough game. Considering Azure has often been shown to be a bit outclassed when it comes to top lane in the LST. So I think picking something like this is asking to get, you know, exposed pretty easily. So right now, it's Ganzu sitting on a 5-0-4 scoreline. He's got both his lethality items online.
Well, he chunks. He goes invisible as well.
Yeah.
Didn't know they added Shadow Blades at League of Legends. That's a Dota item. Can't build that here.
I'm pretty sure there was like an invisibility blade during that ARAM event. I guess Sly's dead. Sly cannot be there.
No, there was never an invisibility item in League.
No, during one of the events, I think the Bilgewater event. No, that was the Ghost Boots.
It's
that was the Pike blade.
Yeah,
that it brought you back.
There was the one that let you walk through walls like.
There was Trickster too, which was the Nico ability before Nico came out. That did stop the Baron attempt here. Oh, they are just pinging. Oh, YJY. I'd
already
start
shifted.
running.
Heal.
He used heal too. Oh no, YJY. Oh,
They got him.
oh, does he have it? Oh no, he went over the wall into it. He's gonna flash away. Axelson gonna chase him down, and that Ezreal gets taken to house. So much used.
He just got chased down. Liab, go to Baron. Go to Baron, Liab.
Meanwhile, Payne's able to get himself the tower in top lane.
They're not even going for Baron. Liab might be trying to force a dive, but they've got no ultimate. They can't really force a dive here. No Varus ultimate. It's going to be really hard to force one. Meanwhile, they're trying to kill Gamza bot lane while Liab take the base.
So it doesn't matter
like
now.
Vance, who's not even here.
Sly,
LeBlanc is split pushing.
Sly is trying to help us. What?
XSW did the right thing there. He's like, you guys push. I'm going to stand behind you in case a flank comes through. But of course, it never came through.
Oh, boy.
Oh, he's dead.
Sly over the wall. Meanwhile, Vansu, hello.
Oh,
no! Oh, double! It's both of them! True Shot Barrage ends up getting used, and Sly's going to get taken down.
Sly gets his own ultimate taken away from and used on him. He gets Bardo. Double Bard came true.
WTF, 2 Bardo ults? What? Oh boy, 16-8. Liab. Reminder, this is an elimination game. Liab take home the victory. Steel Wolves hopes at making Worlds off the table.
Smashing.
Smashing?
Yeah. That's what's happening right now. 6-0-4 on this bloody Jace. It's making my migraine get worse. My head is in so much pain. Every time he does one of these fancy animations, it just, oh, this just hurts. Stop it.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you asked for the lights to be turned off. I feel like this would be worse for you right now.
No, this is so much better.
You prefer this?
Yes.
I know when I have migraines, I need like everything to be equal light.
Nah, I want it as dark as possible.
Okay. We'll be trying to be fish chef. I need to be able to see. Gary also going to be finishing off his Runan's Hurricane. So going to be able to apply the Blight stacks throughout the team fights if he gets in range. Do see some items here on the board for Steel Wolves, but again, it's so far behind at this point that now you're going to get double Mountain Drake. It's going to allow them just tear apart the Baron when they want to.
Goodbye.
On top of that, too, Azur, he's running! Oh, gets to safety. Meanwhile, you have a GA completed now on Gamza. He just straight up bought GA. And a longsword.
There's also a LeBlanc split pushing for Steel Wolves right now. Payne actually gets a turret back for his team. And they're only 5,000 gold behind. If Steel Wolves get a good fight, say they assassinate Gary right before the fight starts, and then kill Gamza, they can turn this one around.
Power,
Difficult,
though.
but they can.
Yeah, turret's going to take him down so fast, though. Let's see. Meanwhile, XSN doesn't have teleport, so if Steel Wolves really wanted to, they could maybe go for a fight. They would have the member advantage, but they're still just so scared at this point.
He almost got Payne there.
Oh, Payne. Like, the fact that Liab are holding this with 4 members, with XSN split pushing without teleport, like, that should be your clear call if you're Steel Wolves. Okay, yeah. You have the advantage. You won't... Liab aren't going to be able to match you.
I think Steel Wolves perceive themselves to be further behind than what they are. Because if they were 10,000 gold behind, sure, but they're only 6,000, but not even that, 5,000 gold behind. It's definitely fighting range. You're not within, you know, an easy fight distance, but you can pick a fight here.
All right, boys. Baron, there it is.
Oh,
True Shot Barrage, way too late. Nicely job there by DAY1, able to steal away the Bard ultimate and use it. Vansu forced the flash away. Baron secured. Liab gonna go back to base, finish off items. Payne trying to stop. Payne! Badaru trying to at least proc the GA, I guess.
Dodo clearly the better Bard here. Slayer should have used his ultimate to stop Baron from going low, to allow Vansu a better chance of getting in for a smite steal, but, you know, better Bard wins and actually stuns Vansu outside the pit so he can't come in for the steal. Well played. I mean, with Baron, it shouldn't be a tough task for them at all here, that he can just waltz down bottom lane, pick up the inhibitor there. Top lane has a free turret and inhibitor to take as well. Are we zoom? Oh my god, the Krug reset. Gromp, sorry.
XSW also finishing off his fist now. Oh, here we go. Azure getting caught out. Gonna flash over the wall. Tries to go for the realm warp. Oh, nice knock up coming out from Gamza. He goes godlike. Pain trying to distort away. DAY1 trying to predict it, but Pain is going to burn down. And with that, pings are coming out onto the bot lane. And it looks like LYB with one more fight, one more pick, should seal the deal and lock in their ticket into a matchup against Mega after being denied it in spring by Axis.
Prediction plays are so funny. DAY1 looked so silly when he did that, but he would have looked like an absolute god if he was able to get the LeBlanc Duke back. Simple game coming out for LYB. It looked a little bit promising for Steel Wolves very early on, but unfortunately it's the same tale as the first game. They're aggressive early on, but they can't translate any of that and it starts to fall apart.
There we go. Nexus Tower is going to fall. Vansu is going to get the knock up, but it's too late. Uses the ultimate to try and delay the inevitable. Gamza doesn't even care about kills. He got them earlier on in the game. He's going for the Nexus. And LYB advanced to the semifinals.
Good guy DAY1 doesn't realm work his team into the fountain. That would have been my go-to play right there. Just in you go. Get some KDA negative scores.
Gamza, he's like, hey guys, we're just finishing the Nexus. I already have 7 kills. I don't need any more.
I mean, well played coming out from LYB. They didn't show too much at all besides the Varus Kench pick, which, again, it's not an unheard of pick. Just now we know that LYB do play it as well. Steel Wolves tried. I mean, they had a few different unorthodox ways to deal with what was going on in that game, but none of it really worked out. They were a little bit aggressive early into the match, but Vansu got a good lead for himself. Unfortunately for him, top side of the map was put so far behind that Jace was able to just rotate around the map, give gold out to whoever really needed it. And the Bard pick, to be honest, didn't really work out. I didn't really see anything that stood out from Sly that made that Bard pick worthwhile to me. He had some good damage early, but
there wasn't like massive.
Bard, you could play Jace support and you get good damage.
Yeah. Like, there wasn't any, like, we didn't see the Q stuns come off too often, like, especially during the lane. There's a couple opportunities he ends up missing.
If you're going to play Bard support, you need to be very aggressive. You need to be up in their face, looking for those stunts, looking for kills in lane. I don't think Ezreal was the pick to pair it up with. Something like Lucian would have been a lot better. Some Kai'Sa even would have been a lot better. Something that actually has a really high kill threat in the lane itself. Ezreal doesn't really have that kill threat you're looking for.
You know, if you pair it up with something like Spirit plays, if you're going to play super aggressive.
That would have been the best time to bring in Spirit, you know, if you really wanted to bring in that hyper-aggressive play. I mean, even Callista would have been fine. This was the play topside that kind of just broke the game. Azura's already 3 kills behind at this point. Gamza has his jungler waiting for him here. It was a simple 2-on-2. And because they're just so far ahead, you can put as much damage as you want over towards him, but they're just both going to die. Azure really happy feeding that play too. Not sure what he was doing the whole time, running back and forth. But wasn't able to get maximum damage out. Seems like he knew he needed to disengage. Vansu thought he was a lot stronger than he actually was. And see, until about 12 minutes, it was actually pretty okay for Steel Wolves with the unorthodox comp, but broke wide open around 15 minutes into the game.
Well, especially too, you're running full damage. There's no front line, especially if you start falling behind. You're pretty much hoping that you can just blow somebody up, but once you have the fist being completed on that Aurelia, Gamza is also able to poke you out with the Jace pickup with double lethality. It's just really hard. Yeah.
Well played from Steel Wolves. This is always a David versus Goliath match, and you know that's a promising young team. All these players last year were playing in the university leagues for League of Legends. They made it into the spring split, had a good performance there. Made it back into summer split, have looked really good, and made it all the way to playoffs this time round. So hats off to them.
Gamza is going to be receiving our MVP for Game 2 with a 12 KDA.
Rightfully so. Rookie no more, this man. He's out for blood. He's out for revenge as well. Going into the semifinals, playing against Mega. Will be a big test for Gamza. It's someone that he's faltered to before, and looking to try and take down, make their way into the grand finals against either Win or Axis Empire.
And on top of that too, you know, LYB, we've heard that, you know, they have something planned. They didn't show it during regular season.
They showed some things against Win. They showed their lane swap.
Yeah, they showed the lane swap.
They showed their lane swap against Win. But knowing Cabbage has probably got, 20 million different things.
He's got like a whiteboard with all
He's
different
probably
things
got
connected.
Tinikun on speed dial, and he's just gone, hey, Tinikun, can you give me some of your Gigabyte Marine strategies, please?
Oh boy.
Beep, boop, boop.
We'll have to see there. But yes, with that was our final series of the night. 2 O's coming across the board for both squads. Upset, though, for our first series. Detonator faltering to the
Axis.
6th seed.
4th seed falling to 6th seed, a matchup that, Detonator fought hard to get.
Yeah.
Had they have lost against Steel Wolves, they would have been the ones against LYB today.
Likely, yes.
They might have wanted to take that matchup, maybe.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and take a look here. So, yes, LYB and Axis Empire going to advance to our semifinals, which are going to be, of course, taking place tomorrow. Same time, same place here on the Fun Plus Esports channel, as well as our Facebooks as well. Excited, though. We get ourselves a good matchup. We get the good matchups tomorrow. We get ourselves Mega taking on LYB, but then first it's going to be Axis taking on Win Esports.
It's the home stretch next week, Sunday, same time, same place. We'll have our grand final best of 5. Winner of that match will be heading to the World Championship in Europe to represent Southeast Asia as well as the LST. We've got some big name teams. I mean, Axis Empire were in the finals last split, win the newcomers and the old guard of Mega as well as LYB looking to return to the World Championship. LYB haven't been to a World Championship in quite some time now. This would be their 3rd time appearing if they're able to pick up a win in this tournament. Yeah,
Mega coming off what many did consider a bit of a disappointing MSI performance heading into the play-in stage. Were unable to advance on to the primary tournament. Looking to try and have a second shot at that this year at the World Championship. But again, have to go through LYB and then have to go through the winner of Win versus Axis Empire. So you guys can see our schedule for tomorrow.
Yeah, fun games again. Malaysian rivalry between Win and Axis. Win the newest team. Curious to see if they've made any swaps to their roster coming into tomorrow's match. And Empire as well after today's win looking really promising. Seeing to play around their win conditions as well. And then you have to watch Mega versus LYB. That's just that's the giants of the LST. Like they're the titans of the LST. 2 titans fighting it out. It's gonna be great to watch. I'm excited.
And then they'll be going up against either a Titan or we'll see Axis Empire make their miracle run again.
The Dark Horse sprinting all the way to the finish, only to throw out red buff 33 minutes.
Yikes! Well, that's going to be it for us tonight. Thank you guys for tuning on in. Of course, we're going to see you guys tomorrow for our semifinals.